Don't come in here and flip me off, boy.
You're a tad paranoid today. He was saying he would stab me in the eye with a pen.
He just came in here and flipped me off.
He flips us off every day. When you walked in last time, he was flipping me off, and I said, the nicest thing I can possibly do for you is hit you in your private parts lighter. And you said, what's going on?
No, I said, why that statement?
Because every day.
That's all I heard. I was like, well, that's nice. Why would you want to hit him lighter?
Because he's big and starting to not be funny. People sabotaged him, and he's getting insane.
I was watching that Trump show last night, and I was thinking, you big, tall, goofy guy, you should be like one of those bodyguards.
For who?
Did you see that Trump guy? He's like his left-hand bodyguard, been with him for like 25 years.
I just saw the old guy.
And just like beats the tar out of people that gets around him. I
Oh,
thought that
that'd be
is
cool.
perfect for you. Thank you, because you have anger issues.
I had that one time. I had a job where I got to beat people up, and it was really
I knew
fun.
you would like that. I thought, you know what, this is it, because you have some aggression and anger and issues, like Britney's new video, which Danny and I just watched.
Wow.
She's nuts. But anyway, you would enjoy that.
But you don't want bodyguards with anger management issues.
Because lawsuits?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
You're Trump.
When I used to work at the Palace, they had all little doormen and stuff, and we all wore tuxedos, but we could all fight. But nobody was scared of us, so we all fought all the time. It was a terrible idea.
I mean, he's big. You're
Right.
little.
See, if he didn't have anger management, who'd fight him? He's too big.
I saw those little guys you're talking about one night shoot a guy with a stun gun because they couldn't beat him. I'm like, wait a minute.
You know what?
That's
I
not
saw
right.
a guy that looked remarkably like you shoot me with a stun gun.
You know what? I was watching that Trump show last night. Anyway, Bill had a choice between two of the jobs last night, the Chicago job or the LA job. I wish he would have picked the golf course one. I remember when it fell into the ground, earth. Did you?
No, I didn't.
I remember that. Oh, my God. It was so weird. It was a beautiful little area, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, no, the hole just fell in the ocean.
18th hole, right? Fell in the
Yeah,
ocean.
it was crazy.
But he couldn't pick it. I lived in Chicago. There's no town that loves itself as much as Chicago and is more proud. And they're showing cuts of Mike Ditka's bar.
Yeah, I
and the
thought about
crowd.
that.
He had no option but to pick Chicago.
I thought, anyway, here's the clip from that.
Bill, you get to choose between overseeing operations at two fabulous locations
Here's me reading.
in my organization. The first, a spectacular building project in Chicago. And next, an equally incredible golf course on the edge of the Pacific Ocean in Los Angeles, California. You've had 3 minutes, plenty of time to make a decision. Which is it?
Well, Mr. Trump, California has wonderful weather, and it's a great opportunity, but Chicago is where I'm from, and to me, it's the best place in the world.
Chicago it is.
Don't worry, you're going to have plenty of supervision on that building. I don't care if you're president or not.
Well,
I hated it when Trump reads.
I didn't like it that don't worry, you're going to have plenty of supervision. Because, I mean, obviously he will. It's a building. But it's like he didn't really win then. It's almost, here's the prize money. Because you're going to have a lot of bosses, Mr. President.
Well, he
wrecked it for me a little bit.
I think because he knows nothing about engineering.
Right. But still, I mean, it's one thing for him to have
Well, here's why he said it, in my opinion. The reason why he said it is to calm the nerves of investors.
Boy, I think he made so much side money on this. You see him thanking Chrysler.
I know.
But
he was reading it.
But it was still, I mean, I think that his investors are going to go crazy with giving him money on any project Trump touches. And for a while, his name wasn't gold.
You're like Jack.
Right.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
Just proves anybody can make a comeback.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Stench is screaming at me. Call the monkey lady before she leaves.
What monkey lady?
There's a story in the news today that this woman has 12 monkeys, and she's been going to court over and over because the neighborhood it stinks and stuff.
Yeah, monkeys, as much as Jack loves them, are filthy animals.
Yeah, so she is very sad because now that the government or state or I don't know who the hell's making her get rid of her damn monkeys.
What kind of monkeys?
Hold on, she'll tell us. I just can't concentrate. You know how bad I am at that. Anyway, I don't know what kind of monkeys. They're just 12 of them.
They're like those spider type
Yeah.
monkeys. They're not chimpanzees. I saw her in a show.
Oh, she's very busy. See, I got yelled at by Stench. Would you call it Monkey Lady? Well, because we had her ready to go, and then
Right.
he's like, "You missed your window! Oh my God, we need the Monkey Lady!" And he's just screaming at me about the Monkey Lady. I finally go, "Dude, I will call the Monkey Lady." It's like that thing last night on The Apprentice. Do you want like a calming boss like Kwame?
Right. That was a good question.
Yeah. Do you want a calming boss like Kwame that goes, you know what? I delegate. I just, I want people to get it done. I trust the people I hire, and I'm not a micromanager. Or do you want somebody like Bill who is like, everything's, oh my God, it's all blown up. Oh, we're all gonna die.
You know what was funny about that was his team saying, I don't like to be micromanaged. He's asked me 40 times. Ask me once and I will tell you. Where Kwame's team was saying, I don't like to be micromanaged. And he only asked them like twice.
No, they wanted to.
They wanted to be micromanaged
Yeah.
and he only asked them
It was
twice.
complete opposite,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
The only thing was he had that Osama chick against him.
Omarosa.
Right.
Yeah. He had him and also Troy. Troy turned and dropped the ball a couple times. Because, they had nothing to lose, and he didn't know he could fire him. That's what he said. So, anyway, it's funny because I want a little bit of both in my life as far as even relationships. You want somebody that will tell you, hey, you know what? Don't blatantly flirt with my friend. Outright just like get
Right.
upset and like freak out. But you also want a calming person in your life too that goes, everything will be okay. Everything's handled. You want like a nice little mixture of both personalities. Because I did date somebody that was like, everything is exploding. We're all going to die. Oh my God. Ha. Like, okay. Hey, Monica, by the way, can you take this monkey lady's number and see if you can get a hold of the monkey lady?
Because you have to calm Stench down?
Yeah, because he was that guy. Like, I got to call the monkey lady. My it's all crazy. Oh, you want to hear a bonehead man move?
Yes. One I haven't committed or one I have?
All right. I'm telling you, this is the biggest man bonehead move ever. And I don't know what men are thinking when they do stuff like this. I'm at this office. I'll call him Larry's. I'm at Larry's office, and we're all having a big old meeting about, whatever, FCC and decency and all this stuff. And we're just all in this big round table meeting. Well, all of a sudden, a secretary comes in, and we're talking dirty, like about, I wonder if this is it. I wonder if this, and then I, of course, go over the edge with all of my sexual antics. And because we're not on the air, we're just talking in the room. And the secretary comes in and says, Larry, Linda's on the line, and it's his wife. So he's like, hi, babe, I'm just in here with Jamie. Well, she has given me some advice on how to spruce up our sex life. Because I told him the story about being in Paris and watching the USC game and making all those different bets. Like, like I do sexual things to Builder Bob if they had a touchdown, and
In Paris?
Yeah,
we were watching Bob?
We're watching the USC game.
God, I get confused about your traveling companions.
Remember?
Yes, I just thought it was the dentist.
No, it was Builder Bob. Anyway, and so I was telling him all those stories, how great that was, and that it was blah blah blah. And so he's on the phone with his wife Linda and going, that Jamie, she's giving us all kinds of advice and sexual things to do. Hey, I can't wait till the Laker game's on this weekend. And he's saying, at JamieWhite.com, she told me that I can get anything I want for you and it, blah, blah. And I just was like mortified because, not because he told her, but because you don't do that to your wife.
You don't?
He has set himself up for the biggest fight in the world.
He has?
Oh, my God.
See, I got to be the bonehead man because I don't see it. You're going to have to explain it to me.
Because, first of all, you don't say in front of another woman, she's giving us ways to spruce up our sex life. Because that's a slam on his wife.
Okay, right.
You know what I mean? Hey, and she's telling me all kinds of crazy sex things we can do. No, you don't do that. Because I was imagining myself on the other end. And I'd be like, really? Huh? I know how I'd act. I'd be like, that's great. She's a bitch. That's great, honey. Yeah, whatever. Oh, really? Our sex life needs spruced up?
I didn't see that.
And then I would have hung up. And then when my husband, Larry, would have come home, I'd been like, you know what? That's real cute. You and Jamie talking all sexy, wexy, and la, la, la. Why don't you just go do her?
Sexy, wexy?
Well, you know what I mean? I mean, that is a bonehead man move. You don't do that.
But see how much of a bonehead men are. So I didn't get it at first. I said, I don't see the problem at all.
Oh, it's total.
Now I got it.
It's a total fight waiting to happen. And then he's going to go home and go, what, honey? Obviously, I didn't have anything with her because I told you right in front of her, blah, blah, blah. That's not the point. You just, first of all, you slammed me in front of her.
Right. You told Jamie that our sex life needs help.
Yeah. And secondly, you guys all talking all sexual and cutesy-wootsy.
And sexy-wexy.
Bonehead man moves. They don't even know. And I even just told the story and they didn't see it for a minute.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see it at first. But that's because the fact that my sex life could use some sprucing. It's no secret to anybody.
Well, right. Yeah, but you're doing this radio show. He wasn't. He was at a boardroom.
Right. It wasn't that bored, apparently.
I don't know. I just don't want to hear. I mean, maybe because I have just a tinge of jealousy, but I have it oddly. Like if I'm not there, I have it. Like if my husband's looking at a Playboy, I have no problem with it. But if I'm not there and I'm not, like he was really like happy and fun, but I'm not there, I'm at home with the kids.
Right.
So I'm in a different mood than you are right now.
Right.
So that I'm a little jealous that you're at work having fun and you guys are talking about sexy wexy and what was the other word?
Poopsie whoopsie.
No, it wasn't. What was it?
Sexy wexy and dirty wordy. Dirty birdie.
Anyway.
Naughty waddy.
And then this guy's going to go, what? I did, it's just, he started a fight. I can't guarantee you, but I kind of want to ask him, hey, by the way, when you got home, did the missus just like tear you a new one? And he's going to say no.
Right.
Because he doesn't want to be ashamed. But
was that the advice you gave him?
What?
When you get home, have her tear you a new one?
I don't know what you mean by that, but I think I'm offended. What does that mean?
Yeah. Just a little pun there.
What does it mean?
It was a joke.
Tear his arm off?
Exactly. Don't try and walk me down that road, young lady.
What are you talking about?
I'm not talking to what about. They ripped his arm off. That's what I meant.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Paranoia destroy? Yeah. Anyway, so it's bonehead man moves, things that guys don't even realize that they're doing. And you're like, oh, see, you should always compliment your wife in front of other women.
Right.
And you should never tell your wife you're talking sexually to another woman.
Right. That one took me a minute.
Yeah. Instead, he should have said, oh, hi, honey. Oh, I love you. Oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. Oh, nothing. Just having a meeting. All right, see you later. That avoids all conflict.
But then you're kind of lying, though, aren't you?
Not really.
Not really?
You're just not telling.
You change the rules when you play.
I know I do. Of course I do. It's me. Well, guess who it is?
I know who it is, and I'm very excited.
Me too. A guy with the world's best orthodontist. Or worst. Actually, this week, worst.
Oh, really?
Just kidding. Hi, Frankie.
Hello, how are you?
We are good. It's Frankie Muniz. And by the way, the last time I saw you on television, this is a while back, you were punked.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't see it. How was it?
Oh, it was bad.
It was bad. You know what, Jamie? Like, I've never been recognized for more than, like, one thing, like, than punked. Like, no one's like, oh, I love your show. I love your movies. It's, oh, dude, you were the guy who was punked, right? And, yeah.
I know. I felt sorry for you. I think that's mean.
I was actually, like, the first person ever to be punked. So, like, I had no idea what punked was. So even after, like, the cameras came out and Ashton was like, oh, yeah, you were punked, I was like, so wait, that movie idea that we were talking about, that wasn't real? I had to find a new job.
Know. I thought about that, too. That's so funny.
Now, your movie career is, in fact, taken way off. You got Cody Banks 2 now.
Yeah.
Right? After the first one was a huge hit. I saw it. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Good. You know what? You don't run into, because my daughter, there was an age where you stopped taking her to cartoons.
Yeah.
And Agent Cody Banks was one of the first real live movies I took her to, and we loved it, man. Do you think your big movie career, you're going to be able to venture out?
Well, that's what, I'm hoping to do. Being on the show, and I have the summers off from the show. So, I always try to do a movie in between. And, because I love to work, and getting to do movies cool because you start it, get to work with new people, do a different character, and then you finish it, and then I go back to the show and stuff. So, and I definitely want to continue doing movies, and, we'll see what happens, I guess.
When I was your age and I was on the Partridge Family, I went to do a movie during every break time, and then I ended up living behind Grauman's Chinese. That ever occur to you there, Frankie?
I think his life has been a little different than yours,
okay.
Danny. He's actually had movies.
Oh, that.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do chips yet.
You just wait, mister. Oh, little bitter party one.
I think he saved his money.
Yeah, so I've heard. You're one of them smart kids.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I don't think he does crack.
Oh, yes, he does. I've smoked
No.
crack with Frankie Munez. I'm
I
sorry.
think he's a much better person than you were at that age. I don't know.
Almost everyone is.
Anyway, hey, so Frankie,
Yeah.
when we last left you, you were dating a real. Well, actually, we talked to you a couple times. You were dating this really nice girl. You loved her a lot. Then we talked to you again, and she couldn't deal with the fame and that you were, it's not normal. It's not a normal lifestyle, and you kind of were heartbroken. So where are we now?
Well, we got back together.
Oh, good.
Danny actually met her a few months ago.
Yes,
but
I did.
and we actually wanted something really sad. We broke up
No, you did
on
not.
last Saturday.
No, what are you doing?
Well, we were back together for like a year, but like she realized again that she wanted to live her own life.
She makes me tired.
Well,
Yeah.
it's hard to explain, but we went out in a good way, and we're talking every day, so everything's still good.
Oh, it's the friends thing? We
Exactly.
have a theory that anybody you've stooped, you can't be friends with.
Yeah, I know you can't.
Well, we've been all right for the past week and a half.
Wait till you have a new girlfriend and see
Yeah.
how she feels about you being friends.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
and she'll, by the way, just because ask your orthodontist about this, but she will then sabotage any new relationship you try to have. I'm not kidding.
All right, I'll ask him about it.
Yeah.
Get
Well,
some advice.
you'll see. I mean, like, you'll start dating somebody and try to get her out of your mind. And then the next thing you know, like, you're starting to really care for somebody. And then she'll just call and go, hey, do you want to have dinner? Or do you blah, blah, blah? And then the new girl will be like, I am not dealing with this crap.
Right.
And then she'll snap her fingers. Snap,
Well,
snap.
thanks for the advice.
No problem. That's what we're here for.
So she did this again. She's like, I can't deal with your, I want my own life.
Well, she's 17. She wants to go to college, and I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Did you
it's
not
good.
shake her and go, don't you know who I am?
No.
That's what I'd have done. I
was
would have
always
made
the
her.
guy-
I would have
I was
made her
always-
pass through a red velvet rope just to kiss me.
I'm always the guy, just to make her happy, just to, so whatever she feels like she needs, I'll let her have her space, and we'll see what happens in the future.
Oh,
So are you?
that's like nice and stuff.
You're preparing to drive real fast at the Long Beach Grand Prix, correct?
I am so excited. Today we have qualifying, and I'm finally 18. So the past couple of years, I've been being asked to be in the race, and then they go, "Oh wait, you're not 18. You
can't
can't do it."
Oh.
So,
Wow.
so now I finally can, and I don't know. I'm really excited. It's gonna be awesome. So,
You're gonna crash.
Jackie,
No.
Jackie looks sad for you, Frankie. Hold on, Jack.
Okay.
This is our third time talking to Frankie, and I feel like, he's a really nice kid and I like him, but this girl's playing him. He's still holding a torch for her. She's going to go to college and, sleep with all these guys, then come
Oh,
back.
she's a young kid.
She's going to college. I tell you, this
She
is
isn't, Frankie.
This is
She's
a
not
break
gonna-
up and go to college thing.
we'll see.
She's
It's okay.
no okay, but here's what I would say. Okay,
Uh-huh.
is because I'm a girl. Please don't wait around for her.
I'm not.
She cannot have the best of both worlds. She can't go and date, but it worries me with this friend thing because she can't go and date and also have the Frankster.
Yeah. I
You know?
know.
You know?
Yeah.
You have to put your foot down. You're so nice. You have to go, I'm not going to be treated like this, okay? The thing is,
And it's a proven fact here
Well,
on the
well,
show.
Jamie,
Chicks
Jamie.
dig jerks.
Yeah.
Well, Jamie.
Yes.
What do you say we go get some dinner? And
Well, let's see, 27, 18. The youngest I've gone
That's
is
not bad.
27. No, I'm not 27.
No.
That's the youngest I've gone.
I just want you to know, after the date, if all that goes well, I will come visit you in traction.
I won't beat him down. He's
I didn't
too
mean
young.
that.
Oh, that's wrong. I have that special swing.
I know you do.
And it's never been used.
You're about to do the Long Beach Grand Prix, and Jamie has the starter pole in her room.
And he is 18 now. So legally, Frankie, you want to learn some things?
It's a whole different pole position.
So, Frankie, you still go to that orthodontist? Don't say
Oh
his
my
name.
God.
I don't actually.
Oh, good.
I have a new orthodontist.
Oh, good. Good.
wow.
I'm really
Yeah.
glad. I'm glad about that because it's too many women around? Just kidding, Frankie.
It was weird. I was there for like 3 years, but my teeth never moved. So
Oh.
I love you so much. You have no idea. My teeth
Never
never
moved.
moved. Oh, my God. This is perfect. You don't know how much I love you.
Well, you know what? I'm looking at his bio here, and there's two pictures of him smiling, both with his mouth closed. No
yeah,
teeth.
right. Exactly. Yeah.
Just that kind of look.
I am getting joy. All right, so it's the Long Beach Grand Prix Pro Celebrity Race, and when is the race exactly?
the race is tomorrow at noon. so-
Tomorrow at noon. And do you know the number car that you're in so we can?
I'm in car number 10.
Because especially now, Frankie, I'm like so rooting for you.
Thank you.
All right, car
Jamie's
number
going to
10.
be in your pit crew.
I am. All right, Frankie, we will see you tomorrow at 12 noon. It's the Long Beach Grand Prix Pro Celebrity Race. And please, please tell that girl, okay, she doesn't get both worlds.
All right, I will.
And enjoy your new orthodontist.
Thank you very much.
All right, see you later.
Jamie will.
Bye. Speaking of Frankie Munez, actually, maybe it's a good idea that this girl doesn't stay with him.
Why?
Listen to this. It says, according to a poll of teen boys by some marketing group, a whopping 70% of boys who mess around behind their girlfriend's back consider themselves very popular.
Yeah.
It says the remaining 30% of cheaters labeled themselves as not popular amongst their peers. So the cheating boys were popular in high school, and the non-cheaters weren't popular.
Well, if you've got a girlfriend and you can get a girl to cheat with, you're automatically popular.
No, that's not true. Because popularity in school doesn't mean necessarily about the girlfriends. It means like, do the dudes like to hang around you and all that stuff.
Okay, but I'm telling.
Because remember those kids, the geeky kids that also had girlfriends?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that let's take Jack for example. Jack probably would have considered himself popular
No, he
if
didn't.
he had a girlfriend and was cheating on her.
No, because
Yeah.
the geeks can date within.
But not cheat within. I think
Yeah,
for
they
a
can.
teenage boy, being
They
able to
they
sleep with two people
did.
makes you popular.
No, they did. They have a whole they have that whole section over there on the bleachers. There's inner dating and geekdom.
Okay, but Jack, you would have felt popular, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Not to
If
be a
anybody
Danny's
talked
team
to you.
Right. But
You felt-
I see both of your points because Danny's right. The more popular you are, the more girls obviously you could meet.
True,
and hook
that
up with.
is-
Right.
But also there was the theater department that was full of geeks and they all messed around with each other. So it kind of went both ways.
And Jack knew all of them.
And so did you.
Smarter guys are also more likely to dog around. 50% of the cheaters polled, yummy, say they have a 3.0 or higher grade point average. The odds are in the favor of teen girls in one respect, though. Only 20% of the young dudes polled have cheated on their chick, which means there's a whopping 80% of non-cheaters to choose from.
Very nice.
Yeah, choosy cheaters choose.
Jeff,
I really
in
shouldn't
lube.
have read the whole thing, but anyway. Hey, and going back to bonehead man moves,
Yeah.
cheating and all that stuff. I was in a meeting and we were talking about sex and all this stuff, and then Larry's wife Linda called, and he's like, "Jamie's taught me a few things, hon, to spruce up our life, our sex life." And I thought, oh my God, when he gets home, he is gonna be such a bonehead.
Now you're gonna check after the show today.
I don't know if I'm gonna see him, but I'm gonna see somebody that knows him, so I will ask.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, we have a couple of phone calls regarding the bonehead man move. Here's Sean. Hi, Sean.
Hi.
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 How are y'all today?
We are good. Go ahead with your bad self. What were you calling about?
Well, I was calling about the bonehead man moves, and I've done one myself.
And that is,
I drive truck over the road.
I drive
And-
truck over the road.
Yeah, it's a thing that a lot of the truck drivers do is they look down into the side of the cars that go by. And the worst thing to do is to look down when you have your wife or your girlfriend sitting next to you in the passenger seat while you're driving down the road. And then,
Are you
and
sure
then-
the worst part is that you drive a big old semi truck?
I was gonna say the second worst part is having a girl in your truck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the worst part is driving the truck. The second part is bringing your wife with you.
Yeah. Does she bitch about your driving like the whole time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you're looking
But you
down
see-
at other women and you try not to get caught?
Well, you don't really get caught looking. What you get caught, the bonehead part is when you're talking on the CB to another driver that might be in front of you, and you tell him to look down in the same vehicle. Then she knows what you were looking at.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But all you're going to see are legs.
Well, no, that's not true.
Do like
can-
people show you stuff?
Oh, yeah. There's people that go down the road. There's women out here that drive down the road, and they'll honk their horn at you to get your attention, and they'll be stark naked.
Well, now that is nice. That's just, you know what? That's good for a
That's
trucker.
worth doing right there.
Yeah, that's just some motivation just to drive a little further, don't you think? It's kind of a pick me up on the long road.
I don't know if this would be considered a bonehead. Well, it was a bonehead. I don't know if it fits in exactly though. I was at Beef Bowl yesterday.
Beef bowl, what a treat.
A big old bowl of
Processed meat.
And so I'm sitting there, and there are these two really scantily clad, not really hot girls, but hot bodies and scantily clad. And they come up to me and Gretchen, and they say, "Oh, I watch that show you do with Mario Lopez all the time." Now, I don't want to, hurt their feelings by making them seem stupid by saying, "Oh, it's been canceled for a year." But I happen to have just noticed I'm sitting under our billboard. I'm literally sitting right under you and me. So they go, "I watch your show all the time." And I turn and my wife's looking at me and I go, "Yeah, do you listen to my radio show?"
Oh, nice.
And I point at my giant 20-foot head. And when they leave, Gretchen goes, "Did you have to do that? You are the most insecure man in the world."
That's not good.
Dude, I didn't even know. Just all of a sudden there was my billboard and two hot chicks. What was I going to do? They were you and I standing there all cool.
No, that was a prime opportunity to do that.
It was a prime opportunity.
Never
How
in
often
your
does
life.
that happen?
Exactly.
Right.
Hey, Sean.
That word you were trying to think of earlier too was cutesy wootsy.
Oh, thank you for saying cutesy wootsy. And a big old strapping man like yourself would say that for me.
That was very nicey
Sean,
wicey.
here's my question. In our lives, every job has its perks. For example, Danny and I get to drive a Cerritos Nissan around for free, which is awesome, and we love it. So your perk is that you get to drive around and see women's, different body parts.
Yes.
Preferably attached to the body.
There's men too. You'll get men that'll come up alongside the car and they'll do the same thing.
Well, now that is just one of the perks of the trade, I guess.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's just odd. Everybody's different perks.
You know what? I want to drive a truck for the UPS because with those two rumors that you're always seeing naked people, you'd be in.
Yeah, but it's.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's that tall, is it?
It's a fringe benefit. You get a tour of the country for free. They pay you to tour the country, so you're a paid tourist, and you get a fringe benefit of looking down the road.
I think the only thing about working at UPS that would be awesome and be a great perk, you never have to open your door. You just step right out.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Didn't even think about that one.
I open my door a lot, so it's getting kind of wore out.
Yeah, well, something to think about, Sean. On those brown things, you just step right out of there. Yep.
Look at what Brown can do for you.
Thank you, Sean. Bye.
Thank you, guys. You have a good morning.
You too. Bye. I was just thinking that we all have perks in our jobs. You don't.
Yeah, no.
And Monica really doesn't.
Oh, yes, she does.
What?
All our perks that we don't know we got delivered here.
Oh, yeah, she does steal stuff. Yeah, that's true. I forgot. Here is Janet. Hi, Janet.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Danny, I was just shocked that you did not get the bonehead move.
Which one?
The one that Larry and Linda.
Yeah.
See,
I mean, I was shocked that you were dumbfounded by it.
I wasn't dumbfounded. Dumbfounded means she would say it to me, and I would go, "Oh my God, right." I just didn't get it at first.
Yeah.
Because I would say that to Gretchen.
Yeah, but I just figured with everything you've been through, I thought you would have got that one.
With everything I've been through, I don't have time to catch up to all the bonehead moves I've made.
Yeah, there's too many.
There's
he
a
doesn't even
blur.
recognize them
Yeah,
anymore.
there's a blur of bonehead
it's
moves
just
in
his
my
life.
Yeah.
It's a way of life.
That's totally true. I had to tell Isabella this. She was talking about stuff we were taking to jacuzzi yesterday, and the end of the conversation was, "Honey, just assume everything Daddy did before he married Mommy was bad and wrong."
Oh, hold on, Jen. We're going to get the rest of your story about bonehead moves in a minute. But in the meantime, Stinch, can you sing the Beef Bowl song?
Beef bowl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beef bowl, what a treat! A hefty bowl of processed meat dipped in mustard. Oh, what joy! I'm a jolly beef bowl boy.
Yay!
I'd have thrown in soy instead of mustard, though. I don't mean to correct.
No, that's not how the song goes.
It
Dumbass.
does not bowl, it goes log.
Call Jamie and Danny now.
There was that dumbass there.
1-877-487-9999.
Yeah, I know, and he was singing to us.
What, Jack? What's wrong with Dan?
He's already here.
Oh, man, we missed him every day for like
He's
2
doing
weeks.
something really weird. I think he's mad at us.
Why? What did we do?
I don't know. There's lots of people mad at us and we didn't do anything.
We did do something.
What?
Remember we told Scott that he was cheating with the big truck guy?
Oh, that's right. We
Oh,
created
right.
a controversy.
Right.
Controversy.
And does anybody notice Scott never... I think we did that and we were right. I mean, I don't think he's really having an affair with the truck guy, but I feel that Scott invited us to a pool party and a barbecue and never, ever called us back.
Yeah, he said he was having swimming pool issues, that they're pouring the concrete or something. They were doing the
Right, but
they
I
were
mean
doing
that-
the landscaping, and he wanted it to be perfect.
Right, but then has he called you back to give you a progress report?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we were invited. What, Sunday, Jack?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this Sunday we're going.
Okay.
Because they don't have a herpy pool like you.
I only remember because I had to cancel a Genie bus.
Oh, now you took it to me.
Yes, he did.
Now I'm pissed off. You know the Lakers are playing on Saturday, Jack. I suppose
Of
you're
course
going.
he knows.
It's the playoffs. Did she offer you playoff tickets? Because I haven't heard from her.
Courtside. She wants to do this thing. She thinks it's funny to do Jack and Jack, and so I'm going to sit next to Nicholson.
Actually, how you're doing Jack and Jack and Jack, and you'll both be drinking?
Jack and Jack. Really? That's great, Jack.
I wish I could think of two Jills, because then I'd be very funny.
Well, Jack.
Jill St. John and Jillian Barbary.
Jack took all my friends.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Why don't you take the boyfriends?
Oh, I don't want that.
First of all, he has to track them down.
Yeah. Actually, I know where a couple are. One's on the
bodies?
134, right there with a yellow light going on, and then still. You can turn it off. Anyway, this is a joke. All right, here's Joey. Hi, Joey.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh.
How you doing, Joey?
I'm all right. How you doing?
All right, all right.
You sound creepy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You guys rule, man. You guys are
We
awesome.
rule!
We rule!
God, we'll be anyone's monkey.
Ooh.
It's to our advantage right there.
I know, but I mean, we're sitting here just blasting this guy's phone call, and then he goes, "You rule," and we all jump.
All right, so Joey, what do you want there, Haas?
No, I just have a comment what you said about earlier, but you know, what I mean, when you cheat on your husband, I mean, that feeling you get, it is a big rush. It is a sensation that you can't get going back with the wife or your husband.
No matter how much you try, it doesn't matter if you buy the fancy lingerie, the potions, the lotions, all that stuff. It's just this weird, amazing, and I'm going to call it amazing feeling and rush like nothing you can duplicate.
Exactly. I'm in the same situation right now. And
You mean there are two chicks that like you?
I told you the geeks, they date within.
I see. I don't have him a geek. I don't have him Dungeons and Dragons. I have him creepy.
He's in wood shop.
No.
Did you do wood shop in high school?
Yeah, I took wood shop.
Okay, I see.
Well, that's not a great one like you normally do.
That is perfect. He's a wood shopper.
That works for thousands of people. You're usually way more specific.
So does theater club. It's just a group of guys that are in wood shop.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you take automotive?
No.
Oh, well, that was off there. All right, so
I did my own work under the hood.
Oh, right. Hey, Joey.
Yeah.
So how long have you been married to the missus?
A long time, very long time.
Do you know the number, or did you not go to math college?
Okay, 15 years.
15 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then where did you meet this affair E?
About a year ago.
Yeah,
and it's not the first time. You know, I mean, I've done it about 4 times before.
And is it the rush that you get out of it and all that? I mean, why are you doing this to your wife?
Just the kicks to see if I could get away with it.
Yeah. Oh. At least he's honest.
Yeah, about his dishonesty.
But you know you're risking it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how much do you think Woodshop Boy has?
Yeah, but he might have one of those cool things that the engraver gets really hot.
She's going to get half of that lamp that says his name.
He might have a jigsaw that he can spell out her name.
Well, apparently she'll get the jig and he'll get the saw.
Call Jamie and Danny
What's
now.
that burning
1-877-487-9999.
Those are awesome. Have you ever used one?
The wood burner?
Yeah. I'm going to let you make the call if the FCC will let me read this story.
Which one? I edited one for you.
Man trapped under organ for 10 days.
Wow, that must have been a big organ.
Am I allowed to talk
Yeah,
about
that one's fine.
A 50-year-old man remained hospitalized in critical condition last night as a result of being trapped under an organ in his apartment for up to 10 days.
Imagine the size of that spleen.
On Wednesday afternoon, 2 men found this guy trapped under an organ in his apartment, according to the police. It was unclear exactly how long he was trapped beneath the organ, but mail in his mailbox speaks dated back to April 2nd.
Almost April Fool's Day.
The reason why they went to look for him is because the mail had been piling up, and so they had a master key, obviously. And when we walked through the house, it was all dark. You couldn't see anything. The two walked around the apartment and in the bedroom. Johnson heard something rapidly draw a breath. Johnson said he immediately used his cellular phone to call 911 while they lifted the huge organ that weighed 200 pounds.
You know what? I'm starting to not believe that's a real story. Doesn't it sound like there's weird keywords in there to make it kind of funny? Did anybody else hear that?
No.
I'm starting to think it's not a real story. I'll explain it during the break, but I think that might be some kind of scam.
It's from the Cleveland Journal.
See?
It's an AP Newswire story.
Can I just see it for a second?
Okay. I wasn't done, though.
All right, go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Please finish.
You could see the organ's indentation across his stomach when they picked him up. They responded to the scene to care for him. I don't know. They said he was in there 7 to 10 days. They said another day, and he wouldn't have made it. Here.
Yeah, I just don't trust it.
You're upset with the organ story?
I
even got permission.
I know. I just felt like there was a bunch of weird stuff in there that it just didn't ring true. Like Jack in that caller this morning, he said, "You know what? I don't believe that guy," and I did. On this one, I kind of think this is a scam story.
It appeared he may have suffered from a medical condition such as a stroke and pulled the organ down on top of himself as he fell. What?
I'm imagining
You're saying
it.
stroke and the
organ, Johnson. Read the story again.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I didn't see that, but I don't think like you.
Coink-a-dink.
Like a big old perv.
See?
I don't think so. I think it's true. I think you're just hearing stuff because you're all weird.
Okay,
Creepy.
yeah, that's what it is.
You're creepy. You're thinking of a stroke and organ. He had a stroke and an organ fell on him.
Left an indentation on his stomach, and then Johnson got there.
They didn't
it
say,
just.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
Hey!
I've been duped. Maybe.
Maybe. Only maybe, but there's just so much because there's more than that. That's just the stuff that's stuck in my head.
Wow, that's weird. You might be smarter than I thought you were.
Thank you.
Well, I shouldn't give you that kind of credit.
Well, then I take back my thank you.
You should. Here is Travis. Hi, Travis.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi,
Hey.
it's good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm just calling about what you were talking about earlier as far as true love is happiness or whatever.
Yes, I said,
And-
yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, and in my situation, though, without money, you can't find true love, meaning
I
that
disagree.
see, the type of women I'm attracted to, okay, and they'll respond to me within, when I meet them right away, when I'm out or whatever, you're hanging out, you're having a good time, if you just meet somebody at random, and then the minute I say, like, what I do for a living, it's like they don't want to know me.
What do you do for a living besides not pronounce your G's?
Well, I'm from Texas, so you don't
Living.
pronounce it.
I do for a living, Danny.
What I do for a living out there, Johnny? No, I'm a carpenter right now, but I'm also trying to be an actor, and I don't play that card anymore
See,
either.
it's the actor thing. I always
don't
hate
say
this
that. I don't say
struggling
that.
actor. Well, here's what my deal is personally. I know what you're
Pronounce
saying.
my G's.
Living. I know what you're saying there, Travis. Maybe it's because your name is Travis and you
Right,
like to
and
eat
you
a
love
black
Travis.
Angus.
I used to work there.
But Travis, here's the thing. It's if I don't think that you have a bigger and better goal, like if I don't think that you're motivated to do other things, if you're just working for the man and you're just nailing
Right.
stuff in, but you don't want to
Right.
be a foreman later on in
Right.
life, or you don't want to be a
You
whatever.
really believe that, though? You think people will, continue to date somebody for their potential? I don't.
Yes, I have.
Jesus was a carpenter.
That's right.
Yeah, he was.
Of course,
See?
he did have bigger
Yeah,
aspirations.
he absolutely did.
Yeah, and that was before stucco.
Right.
That's right.
So no, Travis, if you said to me, I'm a carpenter in this big carpenter firm, and I'm gonna probably be a foreman. Is a foreman a good one? I don't know, but like I'm
Yeah,
gonna be the
I mean,
next.
it could be.
I'm gonna be the next thing, and I'm gonna be moved up. Blah blah blah. Just lie to him. Tell him you're gonna own the company.
Yeah, I just find though that women. Well, I don't know if it's just out here. If I think
No, it's everywhere.
actually.
It is everywhere.
They don't care about that. They only care about.
Well, hey, listen, dude. Men only care about looks.
Well, that's true.
So, yeah. So shut your ass up.
That's fair. That is fair.
So it's the same thing.
So I'm in a no-win situation, so it doesn't matter.
No, I'm just
Get a
telling
better
you.
job.
Just tell her. Well, a carpenter is a great job. There's nothing wrong with being a carpenter, and you can make a
Well, no,
buttload of money.
I'm not even that good at it, though. So
Oh
that's-
well.
But honesty should
I think
get
I've
you
hired
chicks.
you.
That's the
Wow.
truth.
Well, then you should probably find your thing.
What is it?
I don't know, because I don't know you. What is your thing? What are you good at?
I don't know. I think I'm good at acting, but you know how hard that is.
Yeah, everybody's good at acting.
Not
I'm
me.
acting like I care about you. Hold
Twice,
on, Travis.
not me.
Monica, why don't you talk to Travis and find out what his thing is? Like, you interview him, you find out what his hopes and dreams, and then, but no, it can't be acting. That's,
And it can't be yo-yoing.
yeah, or yodeling. Anything with a Y.
Fine.
And you certainly can't be Yanni. That's what's taken.
Wow.
Thank you. Ivo. I mean, not that
Yeah.
you complimented me, but, just thank you.
No, the wow was a compliment, because I was thinking Shields and Yarnell. No, that actually starts with an S.
Ivo,
Evil.
I have a TiVo.
I don't believe it.
Like evil. It sounds weird.
Evil. What do you want, Evil? How you say?
That thing just being kind of disappointed about what you were saying, that true love is found only with money, which is totally true because
I did not say it was found with money. No, I said it's found with love.
I would say that true loves go with money.
True love is money?
Yeah.
Look at Britney Spears. That's what kicked this off. She has money. She has beauty. She has fame. She has, anything that she can want, she can basically buy.
Right.
But the one thing she can't buy is love.
Yeah, but you can buy guys. That is the same thing what happened with me and my wife.
She can buy gas?
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, she was trying to buy me. I mean, I was trying to buy her, pretty much. And it didn't work out really well, so kind of she cheated on me. And
Oh,
I
Jack.
No.
Jack.
She cheated
Are
on
you
him.
sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
She cheated on it. It didn't work out well.
Oh, that sounded like the S word in his crazy accent. She cheated on me. See how that sounds? She cheated on me. She cheated. That's what I heard. Cheated. If only I heard
Right.
it more
That's
with
what we heard.
Wow. All right. She cheated on you.
Yeah, she did.
Uh-huh.
And the funny thing is that she was kind of, when I saw them, they stopped them both together, she was kind of, oh, nothing happens, not what you think. I said, yeah, right, so what are you doing in my bed?
Can you say the word
right.
cheated?
Yeah,
Can you say it for me, please?
cheated.
I don't know. It's just funny to me. Ivo?
Yeah.
Evil.
Right.
Evil.
Evo?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, but then your point is that you did try to buy her love with money and it didn't work out. So,
I mean, try to buy her love with money. I mean, I take care of her, bought her house, couple of rings, a car, but regular stuff. We have a kid, so we try to do everything like a regular family. But the thing is, they said, why you need to go to other guys' pants? That's not
Yes,
enough money.
why do you need to go to other guys' pants? I don't understand.
because they are fancy, no?
No.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
I don't understand what he was saying.
He's the first guy with an Italian accent I ever heard that didn't sound hot in any way.